The promised land was thought of as a real place out there where, after a life of hardship, they would go someday and be free of the trials and tribulations of slavery. So many spirituals speak of going home, heaven, freedom, and the promised land. Over Jordan.
Slavery ended in the United States of America with the 13th Amendment to the Constitution. What followed changed this nation forever. The American Civil War started in 1861. Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation was delivered on January 1st of 1863, and slavery was finally abolished in the United States with the ratification of the 13th Amendment in the United States House of Representatives in January of 1865. Now, unchallenged, a series of rules, regulations, policies, procedures, and in some cases state laws were erected all over the United States. And they were instrumental in putting a stranglehold on the progress and the advancement of the African American, causing all in the United States, then as now, to remain constantly vigilant and ever mindful.
In January 1939, the great mezzo-soprano Marian Anderson wanted to give a performance at Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C., but was told by the manager that she could not use the hall because of a prior engagement. After her request for alternate performance dates was also refused, the reason for Ms. Anderson's dismissal was clear.
As a celebrated opera singer, Marian Anderson was used to attracting public attention for her singing, but ironically, it was her inability to sing at the famous Constitution Hall in Washington, D.C. in 1939 that placed her at the center of a great controversy and drew the attention of one of the most famous women of her time, First Lady Eleanor Roosevelt, to her aid. Within a few short years of the Daughters of the American Revolution changed their policy, and today are leaders in education, integration, and service in America. Unfortunately, Marian Anderson did not sing at Constitution Hall in 1939. Instead, thanks to the support of Eleanor Roosevelt, Ms. Anderson gave a concert on April 9th of 1939, Easter Day, at the base of the Lincoln Memorial, where she sang,
My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall, you'll hear the trumpet sound to wake the nations underground. Look into my God's right hand when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall, you'll hear the sinners moan as they watch the righteous marching home. Look into my God's right hand when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall. When the stars begin to fall.
For many years after the end of slavery, we turned our backs on these reminders of an era of pain and oppression. Perhaps they were just too bitter a reminder of the past. But in the 1870s, the Fisk Jubilee Singers traveled the country singing these songs in churches and colored institutions of higher learning. Today, there is worldwide acceptance and appreciation for this part of America's musical heritage. New arrangements have been published by the contemporary African-American composers Philip McIntyre and Uzi Brown Jr. Spirituals have become an integral part of the recital and concert repertoire of African-American classical artists and chorals. The themes are as relevant today as they were 200 years ago. Social injustice and man's inhumanity to man continues as we struggle to find our way back to God and the promise of goodness and mercy for all. In the words of H.T. Burley, through all these songs, there breathes a hope, a faith in the ultimate justice and brotherhood of man. The cadences of sorrow invariably turn to joy, and the message is ever manifest that eventually deliverance from all that hinders and oppresses the soul will come, and man, every man, will be free.